Hello world, and welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on this Wednesday, Hump Day, April 3rd, 2019. A show where we discuss news from various news sources via the internet, discuss them in a common sense way, trying to bring the left and the right, the up, the down, the middle, everybody together on just about everything you could possibly think of that's going on this planet. Please email me your suggestions to commonsenseman@gmail.com. That's common with a K, or call in. Let's have a live discussion, ask some questions. Let's get a conversation going in a common sense way. We'll try. 805-994-0606. Starting the news today, we will go to Fox News. And it's no rules for radicals with a question mark. And there's a picture of AOC, what is that Ocasio-Cortez lady and her campaign manager sitting in the streets of New York on the phone laughing. And this is a Fox News exclusive, by the way. AOC campaign maestro ran subsidy scheme. New FEC complaint alleges. So they supposedly ran some type of weird way of
Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio
making money for campaigns. I didn't know there was like different ways you could make money. They're like illegal ways. I guess I don't know if it was illegal or what. It's kind of hard. This is a confusing one for me. This is a confusing one. I don't understand it. Someone call and explain it to me. I did read it. But anyways, this is a Fox exclusive. So there you go. You heard it here first. Definitely. So if you're into that, go check it out. And let me ask you this. Would AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, be so popular if, well, I know she's, New York's a big state, but if she wasn't pretty, if she wasn't so pretty, would she be as popular as she is, especially among men? That's my question I ask of thee. That's a question of younger men, maybe. I don't know. All right, moving on to CNN. Representation matters. There are only 13 larger cities run by black women. Many applauded Chicago for electing its first black lesbian mayor to join their races. She just won, I believe that was yesterday, so go check that out if you want to see that. So there you go, moving forward, right on, way to go. Chicago, way to go. That's all I could say on that. Going over to CNBC, payrolls post another disappointing month in March as job markets keep slowing. Well, it happens. Job growth hit an 18-month low in March amid increasing signs that the hiring boom may be running out of steam. There you go. So, I don't know if you're still looking on Craigslist. There's hundreds and hundreds of jobs, and I'm just looking on Craigslist. So, that's just in our area. But anyways, I think there's always going to be jobs. It's just like that. Moving over to the USA Today. This is the big news that I'm concerned about. We're going on with the second largest outbreak of measles in the last 2 decades. There's all these states that, and they're blaming a lot of it on immunization, people not getting immunized. So there's almost 400 people right now with measles. So that's a big deal. These states that are being affected big time right now are probably going to incorporate some new laws with the immunization, because I don't know whether you believe in that or not, immunization, but man, it's kind of important, I think, when it comes to this kind of stuff. I don't know, because if it's contagious stuff, you need to be immunized. That's my opinion. If it's not contagious, well, then who cares? If you want to get sick, get sick. Here's a big one. I should have put this as our number one thing, but this is big. Brunei, you know where that Brunei is in South Asia somewhere, is to punish gay sex with death. They just passed this law. They want to become more Muslim or Islamic. The move by Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah's government means gay men could face medieval stoning. As it is, it's illegal to be gay in there. It's up to 10 years in prison. And they're going to, of course, incorporate some more laws, like if you steal, you're going to get your arm cut off and kind of that kind of stuff. It's hardcore stuff. I hope there's not a whole lot of people here in the United States, whether you're right, left, or whatever, that would agree with this. This is kind of hardcore for anybody. It's kind of weird. I thought we're moving forward as a species, not backwards. That's just evil. These are evil people that are in charge. Evil people. All right, move over to MSNBC. Again, this is always a tough one, but as Mueller ends, Michael Cohen giving new evidence to New York feds. If you want to read about that, he says he has a story to tell about the 2016 Trump Tower meeting. It's on MSNBC. Check it out, and we'll move on from there. Moving over to ESPN, we're getting closer and closer to the draft, NFL draft, although it's at the end of the month, but they keep coming up with their mock drafts. And big news there, kind of like I was checking out the news here, and Lakers ball files suit against BBB co-founder. I don't know if you've been reading about that, but the co-founder has been screwing around, so he has dropped the Big Baller brand and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to check that out, go check it out. TMZ, Nipsey Hussle was at a store just to help a friend that was in prison. He just got released after 20 years in prison. The guy's just helping him out with some clothes, and Nipsey Hussle, that's where he got gunned down out in the street there in front. And now they have, there's another story there. They have this Eric Holder in solitary confinement. Cops fear for his life, and they have a picture of him. That's sad. It's just a sad thing. I didn't know who he was. Maybe I heard some of his songs. But that's just too bad. Okay, moving over to travel leisure. Here's an interesting one on travel leisure. Go Italy. Italy wants to overturn budget airlines' baggage policies. What are they referring to? Well, they're referring to Ryanair and Wizz Air. That currently they're in a legal battle to determine whether or not it's misleading to charge passengers for their carry-on luggage, because they say that a carry-on bag is a necessity. Really, to travel, you're just assuming that. So is it misleading with the low price, and then you get hit later if you got to bring on one that goes above the thing? Because now they're saying just one that fits under the chair. It's kind of getting ridiculous, and you really got to read that fine print, because I've gotten screwed over the last couple of years, not just on the baggage thing, but just on seating and stuff like that. You get the killer deal. You know what? I think it's worth the extra couple $100 to have a better seat and more comfortable ride. Anyways. All right, well, that's going to end it for this Hump Day Wednesday. We will move over to our Facebook quote deal of the day, and this is going to be one from, believe it or not, it's from the extreme right. From the extreme right. It's from, actually, this is the Facebook page, Donald Trump for President. That's it, Donald Trump for President. Someone must have reposted this on my Facebook page. I don't belong to this page, but someone reposted it. And it says, Nancy Pelosi, it's a picture of her on the left there. Nancy Pelosi would like to lower the voting age to 16. I'm all in if you allow, if you also allow these. At 16, being able to buy alcohol, buy cigarettes, buy a handgun AR-15, get drafted in war, get unco-signed loan, every right afforded an adult. If a child of 16 can't handle those, then voting in an election which will affect the future of the country and the world is far above their mentality. Well, I agree and disagree. Yeah, I don't really think they should vote. But based on some of the people I have talked to that voted in the last election and that voted for Trump, most of them, they didn't care. They just voted to see, they thought it'd be funny. They actually thought, I think a lot of people that vote really don't give a shit. So having a 16-year-old vote might be better. Maybe they pay more attention, because I tell you, I've talked to some people like, they just didn't like Hillary and they voted for Trump just to see how screwed up things would get. And guess what? Kind of screwed up, because he's not a leader. Anyways, that's going to end it for this Hump Day Wednesday. Enjoy the day. Be nice to people. Please subscribe to my channel, the Common Sense Managers and Talk Show. Please call in. Suggestions. Call in about something. Let's get an argument if you want. I don't care. Let's do it. All right, ciao. We'll see you on Thursday.